Okay, we're continuing our club history series with Southampton Football Club, but they have gone by 4 different names in their history, and they're founded as way back as 1885. Their current stadium since 2001 is St Mary's, which currently has a seating capacity of 32,384, but that replaced the Dell, which had been their home since 1898 until 2001. But on final configuration, even with the wedge stand at the far end, was only 15,000 all-seater, so at the time it was the smallest stadium in the Premier League, in the top flight. So it was very dated. It was limited with what they could do with the Dell. They moved to St Mary's, which doubles the capacity almost straight away. And I've been to St Mary's many times. It is a fantastically modern stadium for its age. I mean, it's over 20 years old now. It still looks like it was built yesterday. It's a fantastic stadium. The Southampton fans really make an atmosphere in there. It's also hosted England internationals when Wembley was being rebuilt, so it's a fantastic facility in the Premier League. Now, Southampton's nickname is the Saints. There is a reason for that, partly to do with the stadium name, which is a hark back to their original foundation name in 1885, which is St Mary's Church of England Young Men's Association. Yes, there's a church element to the founding of the football club. By 1887, they've changed their name to St Mary's Football Club. They've dropped the Church of England Young Men's Association and just put the football club in there. By 1894, the Southampton bit of the name has been added to Southampton St Mary's. They've dropped the football club part of the name before settling in 1896 on their current name, which they've kept for the rest of their existence as Southampton Football Club. So they go through 4 name changes in a very short period of time, in an 11-year period. Now, they first joined the Football League in 1920. They've never been relegated out of the Football League since entering. They were playing in the Southern League at the time, and there's a big wave of Southern League clubs in 1920 joining the Football League pyramid. Their highest ever league position is Division 1 runners-up in the 1983-84 season. That's the closest they've come to winning the league title. That also comes in their longest continuous spell in the top flight, which happened between 1978 and 2005 at 27 seasons, and they were first promoted to the top flight the year England win the World Cup in 1966. Their biggest rivals obviously are Portsmouth, and they compete in the South Coast Derby. In all competitions, this is including League and Cup, 71 matches played. Southampton have won 35, Portsmouth have won 21, and there have been 15 draws in that time. Obviously, the rivalry hasn't really been ignited in recent years because Portsmouth are in the lower divisions of English football right now, and Southampton are still a Premier League club. I will get to Portsmouth and their history later on. Now, looking at Southampton's honours. They haven't won a lot. They've been to a lot of cup finals, but they haven't actually lifted silverware many times. In fact, they've only lifted silverware twice. And if you count the EFL Trophy, which they won in 2009-2010 season when they were in the lower division, the League One, basically, what is the old Division 3, they haven't won a lot of silverware, but their finest hour comes in the FA Cup in the 1975-76 season, and they've also been in 3 other FA Cup finals. So that was their finest hour, beating Arsenal famously in that final. They've also been runners-up in the League Cup twice. So 7 finals, they've won 2. They don't have the best record. Division 1 runners-up in the 83-84 season. A very similar history to QPR with, having that limited amount of silverware, not quite, getting their hands on it more often. Just imagine if they win the Division 1 title in 83-84, how different the story might have been. But they have that FA Cup to their name. They have that Football League trophy to their name when they're in the lower levels of the English league system. When they first fell out the Premier League after the 2005 season, they really struggled for a period before getting promoted back up to where they are now. They had a few seasons struggling for a period. And a certain Gareth Bale played for them in their period outside the Premier League between 2005 and their current spell, before moving on to Tottenham, Real Madrid and greater things. So I thought I'd drop that in there. But their most famous player, or their greatest player of all time, is not Gareth Bale. It's not Theo Walcott. It is Matt Le Tissier, and I'll do a career video on Matt Le Tissier at some point. But there we go. There's a brief history of Southampton Football Club, a club that I think have also chronically underachieved in recent times, with only 2 trophies, one of which being a minor trophy, one which being a major trophy, and multiple appearances of finals. So they're not a very good finals team when they get there. They tend to lose more than they win. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Please place your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll have some more videos for you very, very soon.